Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Departure. For those of you new here, I am a Chicago-based flight attendant and I am currently on a leave of absence right now. If you keep up with any of my videos, you might know that. I figured I would film a quick life update video because I know I have not been posting as regular as I normally do, but obviously part of that is due to the fact that I am not working right now and not really traveling either because of everything that is going on in the world and all that craziness stuff. But I'm currently in Minnesota right now. I've honestly just been enjoying, this extra time that I get to spend with my family because usually I'm flying all over everywhere traveling and I don't get to spend this much time with my family. Up here I have my parents and my sister and my brother-in-law, and then my sister that I live with in Chicago was here for a little bit too, but she actually went back. So it's been really nice to be spending that time with my family, which is such a difference from my normal hectic life as a flight attendant. Basically, why I decided to do a life update video is because the airlines released information about a couple days ago, saying that they will be furloughing in October, and they sent out these warn notices basically saying how much of the company will be most likely furloughed come October 1st. And if you keep up with my channel at all, you know that I've been flying for a couple years. I've been flight attendant for a little over 3 years. And so I am very much on the bottom tier of my company. I don't have like any seniority compared to some people who have been flying for 30 and 40 years or even 20 years. I've been flying for 3. And so most companies are furloughing a large chunk of their junior flight attendants just because of how the economy has been and the lack of traveling. It just is what it is. So yeah, I'm basically processing that information now that come October, I will most likely not have a job unless something changes in the next few months. I probably won't have a job. So it's definitely a lot to process because I think as a flight attendant going into the job, like I really was not one of those people that thought, oh, I'll try this job for a couple years, or, I'll do it for a year or two, get it out of my system. Like that is not how I felt at all going into this job. Like this is truly something that I am passionate about, and I really do like my job. It makes me like really emotional to like think about that. But honestly, we don't know how long it will be. It could be a couple months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year. At this point, as you all probably know, no one knows. It's just like me feeling like I have to go back in the world and figure out what I want to do with my life, even though I already know what I want to do and I can't do it anymore. So it's just super frustrating. But I definitely am just processing it, which I know if you know any flight attendants, or you are a flight attendant, or you know anyone even who's in the industry, they don't even have to be crew, they could work for any of these airlines. We're all going through it, we're all processing it. And I know there's a lot of people out there too that aren't even in my industry, and they are also going through the same thing of losing their jobs and stuff. So like, I totally get it. I understand the frustration and the stress that comes with it. This is just kind of the current state of the world, and it's what we have to deal with. So I just wanted to address that because I know for me, I have my channel as a flight attendant and travel channel, and if I don't have that, it's like what do I have, or how can I still connect? Because I really do enjoy traveling, and I do enjoy vlogging and creating videos and information in regards to flight attendant life. But if I don't have that, it's like it's just so crazy. It's been my life for 3 years, and it's been something that has totally consumed my life in a positive way for 3 years. It has been literally my life. I can't say anything besides the fact that it's literally been my life. So it's just so insane to think that it was a job I started 3 years ago that was supposed to be my forever job, and they always said, no, you'll never have to go through a furlough like we did 20 years ago and stuff. And it's just like, okay, we were wrong about that because here we are. And it's crazy, but this is just kind of my life right now, and it's very hard to figure out what I want to do with my life because I thought I already knew, but apparently I gotta figure out something different. Also, life update too, it's been so great to have this time off where I'm not constantly on the go and constantly just literally never having a break. It's so different than my life when I was traveling all the time. But I have definitely been able to connect more with my body, and I have gotten back into working out and fitness. I've actually lost 20 pounds just focusing on eating better and having more time to work out and finding that motivation to work out too, because I guess as a flight attendant, I don't feel like I never have time for it. I just don't make time for it because I choose to do other things, or I just choose to be lazy, you know, one or the other. But it has just felt so good to be fit, like work on my body and stuff, because as a flight attendant, I have found it so hard to work on my health and fitness just because of the weird schedules and the lack of motivation and the lack of results and all that stuff. But I finally found a workout and schedule that I think I will be able to maintain when I go back to flying. So I will probably make more videos on that when I go back to flying later on, because I will fly for a little bit before I'm potentially furloughed unless things change. I hope they do. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to figure out how that factors into my life as a flight attendant when I go back to flying and having a much crazier schedule. Also, it just feels good to be able to know that I can do it and that my body is capable of doing it, because like I said, as a flight attendant, it's so hard to focus on health for me. It's just, you have weird hours, you're eating weird food. It's hard to sometimes pack for a 4-day trip or a 3-day trip when you're like, I don't know what my body is going to want later on. And you also have like the temptation of the airplane food, which is just like not good for you. And I also think that being in the plane so much makes my body just different. I mean, if you have ever been a person, whether you're a crew or you just are a frequent flyer, or you've noticed it when you've flown before, like sometimes when you're flying, you just kind of get like gross and bloaty and you just like don't feel your best self after being in a plane all day long. So I definitely have gone through that feeling a lot. And I think that's why it was hard for me to always find motivation to like get back into it. But I am definitely like happier and healthier right now, which is like such a positive part of everything that's going on, because I know for some people taking the leaves or just processing everything that's going on has been so hard, and I think it's really hard on your mental health, and it's good to keep your mental health healthy. And yeah, I think for me, just having that time to devote to something else and to feel healthy has been really good for my mental health. So I definitely have appreciated my motivation and ability to work out more and stuff. I also haven't been making a lot of videos because I am without my camera that I usually film with. I typically film with a GoPro. Let me tell you, I just had a lot of problems with it, and I had a lot of problems with their customer service, and I finally got a replacement one, and my replacement one came and had some issues with it. And yeah, so I'm still without it. I have been without it for 2 months, and it's pretty crazy. So that's another reason why I haven't been filming a lot of videos, because I have just like not had my camera that I usually film with. Yeah, that's a whole other story. So I mean, if you want to know, I will tell you about it, but it's just some drama that I just didn't need in my life, just didn't want in my life, but I had to deal with anyways. So I'm looking forward to getting my new one back and hoping that it doesn't have any issues, because I just had so many issues with it. I just was done with it. That is basically my big life update. I'm hoping that maybe as the world opens back up, I'll have some more opportunity to get out and travel and stuff, because I really do miss it. And I have been spending so much time creeping on all those hotel deals on ID90. If you don't know, I am a brand ambassador with ID90, and I am so sad that I have not been able to be out and traveling as much as I can, because I just love finding a good deal on ID90. And I was really looking forward to doing a cruise later this year too, but now I can't even do that. It's a bit frustrating. But if you are open to looking into traveling and you are wanting to do some trips in the upcoming months, whether you are daring enough to go on an airplane or you're going to plan a road trip, I highly recommend checking out ID90. Their link is always in the description down below. If you just go on there and sign up, you will get awesome deals on hotels and different car rentals, all-inclusives, as well as cruises, which you can look into some of those later on if you can't do them right now, or if you don't feel safe even traveling right now, because cruises and stuff are not happening right now. But later on, I definitely recommend signing up. And the awesome thing about it is if you sign up right now, you will always be a part of the ID90 family. So if you sign up right now, when you're ready to take that trip in the future, you can go ahead and book that trip. You can book that all-inclusive stay. You can book that cruise and sail all over wherever you want to go. So I highly recommend signing up now and just checking out those deals. Just get a little bit inspired to get back into traveling, see what's out there and see where you want to travel. Also, they have tons of great content on their Instagram. So if you're looking for some good trip ideas, you know, if you're like me and you're like, thinking about maybe doing a road trip or something because it's traveling but a little bit safer, definitely follow ID90 because you're going to get a ton of great travel ideas on there and you just will be so inspired to travel. Even though we're in a weird state right now in the travel industry, who doesn't love a little mini vacation, whether it is a road trip or maybe a staycation in your own city? I will definitely be doing that because I am thinking about doing a road trip sometime soon. So if I do, obviously you will see it on my channel because I will vlog it. I am still working on one of my videos. It will be up by the time I post this, so go ahead and check that out. We went to Spokane, Washington, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to see what we did there, you can go ahead and check out that vlog. You know, just trying to stay inspired to be traveling and getting out to see the world, even though I just feel like my personal self is such an unknowing time right now. So also, lastly, my other life update, I started a TikTok about a month ago, the most entertaining social media platform ever out there, and I haven't been enjoying it so much. Like, honestly, I think everyone here is like thinking I'm so ridiculous because I'm always doing my TikToks every day and making different videos, but I have been enjoying it so much. So yeah, go ahead and check out my TikTok if you want to see some more of my flight attendant things. But I think that's all I kind of have for life updates right now. You know, if anything else changes, I will let you know. And as always, you can follow me on Instagram and keep up with my life there. Don't forget to also subscribe to the Daily Departure and hit that bell icon so when I am posting new videos, you get those notifications. I will check in with you guys later and I will see you next time.